Hey there, Social Security family. Breaking news today that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. The Social Security Administration has just announced surprise bonuses that could put up to $6,000 extra in your pocket. And important letters are being mailed out right now that you need to watch for. If you're on SSI, SSDI, or regular Social Security benefits, this update could mean thousands of extra dollars for you this year. But only if you know exactly what to look for and how to claim it. Are you one of the millions of Americans who might be eligible for these surprise payments? And what do these mysterious letters contain that could impact your financial future? Before I dive into all the critical details you need to know, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and notification bell right now so you never miss these urgent Social Security updates that could put more money in your pocket. For those who've been with me, thank you for your continued support. Your comments and questions help me bring you the most relevant information each week. Now let's get straight to what you need to know about these surprise $6,000 bonuses. The Social Security Administration has implemented several retroactive adjustment programs that many beneficiaries don't even realize they qualify for. These aren't widely publicized, but they're absolutely legitimate and could significantly boost your benefits if you meet certain criteria. Some recipients are discovering they're eligible for back payments they never knew about, while others are benefiting from recalculations based on recent policy changes and cost of living adjustments that weren't properly applied in previous years. What makes this especially urgent is that many of these bonuses have application deadlines approaching quickly. The SSA isn't automatically applying these adjustments to everyone who qualifies. In many cases, you need to take specific action to claim what you're entitled to. Have you checked your eligibility for these programs? Do you know which forms to submit or who to contact to ensure you don't miss out on funds that are rightfully yours? The letters being sent out contain personalized information about your specific eligibility for these bonus payments. They're not generic newsletters or updates, they contain time-sensitive information that requires your immediate attention. Some recipients are receiving notices about underpayments that have accumulated over months or even years, while others are getting information about special enrollment periods for supplemental programs that could boost their monthly benefits substantially. Here's what's particularly concerning. Many of these official SSA letters are being mistaken for junk mail or scams, and people are throwing them away without realizing they contain information about thousands of dollars in potential benefits. The letters don't always clearly indicate on the envelope that they contain information about bonus payments. Instead, they may look like routine correspondence from the SSA. This is why it's critical to open and carefully read every piece of mail you receive from the Social Security Administration during this period. What exactly qualifies someone for these surprise bonuses? Several factors could make you eligible. If you've had a change in your living situation in the past 3 years, if you've had unreported income changes, if you've reached certain age milestones, or if you've experienced changes in your disability status, you might be eligible for significant adjustments. Additionally, those who have qualified for both SSDI and SSI simultaneously might be eligible for retroactive payments that were miscalculated during the initial application process. But here's the challenge many beneficiaries are facing. The application process for claiming these adjustments can be complex and confusing. The SSA's phone lines are overwhelmed with calls, and getting an in-person appointment can take weeks. This is why having the right information ahead of time is so crucial. Knowing exactly what to ask for, which forms to submit, and how to navigate the system can mean the difference between receiving your full entitlement and missing out entirely. What's particularly important to understand is that these bonuses aren't guaranteed forever. The funding for some of these adjustment programs comes from specific allocations that could expire if not utilized within certain timeframes. This creates an urgent situation where acting promptly could be the difference between receiving thousands of dollars or getting nothing at all. Have you checked your MySSA account online recently? That's often the first place where notifications about potential adjustments will appear, even before you receive a physical letter. For SSDI recipients specifically, some of these bonuses relate to back payments that weren't properly calculated during the initial approval process. The complex formula used to determine onset dates and waiting periods sometimes results in errors that shortchange beneficiaries. Similarly, SSI recipients might discover they qualify for certain state supplements that weren't initially applied to their benefits package. These oversights can add up to thousands of dollars over time. Let me be clear about something, these are not new scams or unofficial programs. These are legitimate adjustments and payments authorized through official SSA channels. The problem isn't that these benefits don't exist, it's that the information about them isn't being effectively communicated to all who qualify. That's why staying informed through reliable sources is so essential during this period of significant changes to the Social Security system. Another critical aspect of these updates involves Medicare integration. For those who receive both Social Security benefits and Medicare, certain premium adjustments could result in additional funds being returned to you. The reconciliation process for Medicare Part B premiums sometimes identifies overpayments that are then returned to beneficiaries in lump sums. Have you reviewed your Medicare premium statements lately to ensure you're not overpaying? Now, what should you do immediately after watching this video? First, check your mail carefully for any correspondence from the SSA. Second, log into your online Social Security account to look for notifications or messages about potential adjustments. Third, consider scheduling a consultation with an SSA representative specifically about adjustment programs you might qualify for. And fourth, gather documentation of any life changes in the past 3 years that might impact your benefit calculation, changes in living situation, marital status, or disability condition. The timing of these bonus payments varies depending on your specific situation and which programs you qualify for. Some beneficiaries are receiving their adjustments as single lump sum payments, while others are seeing increases to their monthly benefits spread out over time. The method of payment typically matches how you currently receive your regular benefits, direct deposit for those who use it, and paper checks for those who still receive physical payments. It's worth noting that these adjustment payments generally don't affect your eligibility for other assistance programs. Unlike regular income, most of these retroactive payments are classified differently for purposes of determining eligibility for programs like SNAP, Medicaid, and housing assistance. This means you can receive these bonuses without worrying about losing other essential benefits you depend on. As we wrap up this urgent update, remember that knowledge is power when it comes to maximizing your Social Security benefits. The difference between those who receive these surprise bonuses and those who miss out often comes down to simply being informed and taking prompt action. Don't let bureaucratic complexity prevent you from receiving funds that could significantly improve your financial situation during these challenging economic times. If you found this information valuable, please hit the like button and share this video with friends and family members who receive Social Security benefits. Your support helps me continue providing these critical updates. Drop a comment below if you've received one of these letters or if you have questions about the bonus programs discussed today. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video with more essential Social Security updates that could put more money in your pocket. Stay informed, stay proactive, and don't leave your benefits on the table.